Hi guys, this is Jabari. Welcome back to my channel. If you see, there are certain places in the world where time just seems to slow down. Places where ancient philosophy, deep spirituality, breathtaking natural beauty all quietly meet. Today we are heading to one of these rare spots, the Sringeri Sharada Peetham, resting peacefully on the banks of sacred Tunga River in Karnataka. This is located in Chikmagaluru district. If you are someone who craves a little peace, or if you are fascinated by the kind of ancient architecture and still baffles modern science, you are going to want to hear this story. Just getting to Sringeri is a kind of meditation. It's tucked away in the lush green Western Ghats. If you're flying, you're likely to land in Mangalore on the coast about 107 kilometers away. If you're taking a train, you'll hop on and get on at Birur or Shimoga. But honestly, the road trip from Bangalore is about 320 kilometers drive is something special. The road winds through hills and incredibly thick forests. Just one quick tip is make sure you top up your fuel in Chikmagaluru before heading up into the hills. The drive prepares you to an astonishing beautiful temple. The roots of Sringeri go back so far that they actually predate the Ramayana. The town is named after the legendary sage Maharshi Rishyasringa, the very sage who performed the ritual that led to the birth of Lord Rama. But the story of how this specific monastery came to be is beautifully profound. Over 1200 years ago, the great philosopher Sri Adi Shankaracharya was walking along the banks of Tunga River looking for a place to establish his center for Advaita Vedanta. As he walked, he saw something that stopped him in his tracks. Under the blistering midday sun, a frog was struggling in the heat. Standing over it was a cobra, its natural predator, but the cobra wasn't attacking. It had its hood fully spread, simply providing a shade for the frog. Struck by this incredible display of universal compassion overriding natural instincts, he knew that this was the place. This is where he established his first and foremost monastery. This place carries a quiet power. Its site that was actively involved in guiding the founders of Vijayanagara Empire, and it was so deeply respected that everyone from Peshwas to Nizams of Hyderabad and even Tipu Sultan stepped in to protect and restore it over the centuries. When you walk through the complex, your eyes are immediately drawn to two main temples. The first is Sri Sharadamba Temple, established by Adi Shankaracharya himself. It's dedicated to Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. You can physically feel why Sringeri has been traditional center of learning for centuries. There's a heavy focused calm in the air. But then you step over to the Vidyashankara Temple built in 1338, and this is where spirituality meets mind blending science. It's flawless blend of Hoysala and Dravidian architecture, built entirely of stone. Inside the eastern half, there is a hall held up by 12 massive pillars known as the Rashikambas or zodiac pillars. They aren't just decorative, they are aligned with such astonishing astronomical precision that the morning sunrays fall directly onto a specific pillar corresponding to exact current zodiac signs of Hindu calendar month. Even more incredible, the lines sketched on the temple floor mirror the shadows cast by these pillars, turning the entire temple floor into a massive, functioning sundial. If you're thinking about making the trip, the sweet spot is between October and March. But honestly, because it's wrapped in dense forest, the weather is welcoming year around. And once you arrive, any stress from your journey just melts away. The Mata really takes care of its guests. They run several guest houses, and one of the most beautiful traditions here is the hospitality. Three times a day, the temple serves incredibly good and free food to every single devotee who walks through its door. It's beautifully equalizer. And whether you are sitting quietly by the Tunga River marveling at the medieval astronomy carved into stones, or just taking it in a deep, quiet history of the place. Sringeri leaves you a little different than when you arrived. It leaves you peaceful.
ಶೃಂಗೇರಿಯ ತೀರದಲ್ಲಿ ದಿವ್ಯ ಪ್ರಕಾಶವೇ ಶಾರದಾಂಬೆಯ ಕರುಣೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವಾಧಾರವೇ ವಿದ್ಯಾಶಂಕರ ದೇವಾಲಯ ಜನಾನ ಬೆಳಕೆ ನನ್ನ ಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿತ್ಯವೂ ನಿನ್ನ ನೆನಪೇ ತುಂಗಾ ನದಿಯ ತೀರದಲ್ಲಿ ತಪೋಭೂಮಿಯ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಋಷಿಗಳ ಜ್ಞಾನಧಾರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹರಿಗ ಅಮೃತಧಾರ ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯರ ಪದಸ್ಪರ್ಶದ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಮಣ್ಣಿದು ಜಗಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಭಕ್ತಿಯ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ತುಂಬಿಯ ಸ್ಥಳವಿದು ವಿದ್ಯಾಶಂಕರ ದೇವಾಲಯದ
Thanks for taking this
ಶಿಲ್ಪಗಳ
journey with me today. If you enjoyed this slower,
ಮೌನಗಾನ.
deeper look into your history, consider subscribing and joining our community. And if you have ever been to a place that gave you this kind of peace, let me know in the comment below. And take care, travel mindfully. This is Jaberi signing off.